Don't forget to eat your vegetables, especially broccoli, and especially when it comes from space. Yes, that is space broccoli from the titans of Other Half. Let's get all nutritious and get those fine ingredients in my body. I'll let you know how to get some swag from Land Pirate. Do it together after the theme song. Welcome back into the Upstate Studio with yours truly, Nutmeg to Palmetto, for another beer review, and we're getting spacey, and we're staying healthy, because it's space broccoli. You know you should all eat your vegetables. Don't try to tell a pirate to eat their vegetables, or maybe you can, but I cannot promise or ensure your safety after that. What I can ensure is your satisfaction. If you head on down to the description below, click the link, visit the Land Pirate LLC shop, use code Nutmeg15. That is Nutmeg15, Nutmeg15 for everyone in the back. You get a 50% discount off checkout of anything from Land Pirate. So yes, we're heading to space. We're going to have a broccoli. It is from the Titans out of Other Half. We're using not so appropriate glassware, but from their fellow New York Titans Equilibrium. But Other Half, this is it's a simple, yet there's some fun stuff going on in the can. So to get a closer look at it, we'll take a trip around Canada on the Shane can. So, Other Half, Space Broccoli, Double Dry Hopped Imperial India Pale Ale. As you'll notice, there, of course, is a ton of broccoli floating out in the vastness of space. There's some heads of cabbage as well. And there's one particular broccoli with a couple jet turbine engines coming out of the stalk. He is the only one on the can like that. So he's special, I guess. Alcohol by volume is 7.9. They list the hops: Galaxy, Simcoe, Mosaic, Nelson, Salvin. So I do love me some Galaxy, I do love me some Nelson. You don't see Simcoe all that much, and Mosaic pretty standard. A hazy Imperial IPA brewed with a hand-selected blend of hops, giving notes of pineapple, orange, passion fruit, and some pine. So it sounds like a tropical bomb indeed. That's just website and social, Surgeon General, address, Brooklyn, New York. On Untapped, our classic broccoli recipe with Mosaic, Simcoe, Hallertau Blanc, and we swapped the Cascade for a ton of Galaxy. So I guess they've updated this. They used to do Cascade, now they do Galaxy. So a little less Westy, a little more New England. A ridiculous amount of check-ins: 13,648, 11,678 unique, and 10,839 ranked, 4.23. So that is an insane amount of check-ins, and it stacks up across all of those, well over 4, almost 4.25. The ABV is confirmed, so without further ado, because now I'm all excited with a rating like that, we give our ode to One Flight Down with a shook look. Okay, I think I'm going to scrap that. I love ales for ALS, but I think I'm going to scrap that can opener, that bottle, that can opener. Alright, we hard pour it because you know where you're at. I almost wasted some of it there. You do not want to waste Other Half. It's pricey and it's valuable. So, we use the raster glass to get a nice look at the color and all that. She is thick and dense. Not an ounce of light. There's zero chance you could see me through that. You can barely see the light getting through it. That's thick, that's dense. That's a lighter yellow, medium orange. Head, despite that, is very much still in the diaper white range. Yeah, it just looks like liquid orange. It does just look like a carafe of orange juice. Alright, let's get the aromatics. Very, very tropical. They weren't kidding. I get orange, I get pineapple. What else did they claim? I don't know, passion fruit. It doesn't have that like sour, pungent, tropical note to it. And I'm not so much getting a piney sensation. It just smells straight tropical. If I really dig it out, I can get a little bit of pininess on the back end. But it's mostly tropical, pineapple, orange, very sweet notes. I'm very excited. Let's see if the flavor stacks up to that, or if it walks more on the piney side. Cheers. There's a fair interpretation, a fair estimation. I can't call this dank because for as thick a body as it has and as thick a body as it appears to have, it's actually fairly light drinking. But it does have a very strong, sharp quality to it. It bristles the top, it bristles the roof of your mouth, it bristles the back of your palate. It's very, very sharp and hoppy and bright. It's kind of like that snap your fingers, slap your face, and wake up. But again, for something that has as thick a palate as this does, and as thick an appearance, it drinks incredibly light. It just kind of got all the effects. Has all those sharp qualities, but none of that big, like, heavy weighing down. It's definitely not a chore to drink it. You can crush this very, very easily. Respect the broccoli as you head up into space, and respect the Pirate's Way. Head on down the description below, click the link, use the code NUTMEG15. That is NUTMEG15, NUTMEG15 for a discounted checkout off anything from Land Pirate. And yeah, like I said, space, broccoli, pirates, it's all good. Cheers, friends. See you next time.